guys, Happy New Year. Like everyone says in these videos, I can't believe it's 2015 because I really can't. So, a couple things. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and a wonderful New Year. I have taken a little bit of time off since then. My life has been pretty crazy in the last couple of weeks. But just to give you a quick rundown, I haven't had any videos up here on YouTube for a couple of weeks now. For me, it feels like an eternity. If anyone is like a YouTuber and films and takes a week or two off, it feels like forever. So apologies for that I haven't been around. I have been focusing on a lot of weight loss in the last 2 weeks and I have lost 3 kilos now, which is, I still can't really believe that. So that's where a lot of my time has been going. My first video back in 2015 is to do an update on my last 2 project pans. Now, since in the new year, it has been really hot here in Australia. I really haven't been wearing makeup to work. If I have, it looks like this, which is literally no foundation. I have a little bit of concealer, a little bit of powder, bronzer, you know, lip gloss and a mascara, and that's pretty much it. So I do look quite dewy. I am really sunburnt at the moment. I've been going for a lot of walking. Onto the Project Pan. So over Christmas, okay, so the last time I did an update on my Project Pan, I've got 2 of them. I've got my Finish 6 by Christmas and the makeup items I want to finish by 2014. When I did my last, progress update, I literally didn't use any of these. I think there was one. I think there was a powder I used up, but that was it. So there's really not much of a progress to update you guys on, but I thought I would do this to sort of complete that series. I definitely want to do more project pans, but I'm finding because I'm working out a lot, it is just really hot. I'm not really wearing makeup. I'm sort of not really doing any project pans right now or weekly makeup baskets, just because I seem to be just wearing makeup depending on the day, but most of the time I just haven't been. So I hate when people do intros that are this long, and now I am doing it. Anyway, so I think that's like life update done. All right, so the first one was Finish 6 by Christmas. There was definitely quite a few products that are finished up. So the first one was my Reve perfume. The next were some MAC pigment samples. Now one of them was completed. That was the Naked pigment. The other one was tan, and I got no use out of. I can't remember if I don't even think I did when I just blabbed on then and told you guys, yeah, that I didn't wear makeup. So I didn't even wear makeup like over Christmas or New Year's. I don't even think I wore makeup at all. I had planned to, but it was so incredibly hot, I didn't even do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I had all these like looks and all these, styles that I had planned to use and to wear, but it was so hot and I was sweating, and I'm like, you know what, makeup just, it's not gonna work. Anyway, next one is my L'Oreal foundation. I love this foundation so much. I am going to hang on to this so I can buy another one. It's just so awesome for oily skin. I always get this thing where I sweat around my mouth. So if I'm like, walking really fast or whatever, and you sort of get like little sweat beads, I get it all around my mouth. And like most foundations, that goes patchy and then it looks like I've got like a moustache of no foundation. This doesn't do it. This is a really nice foundation. I'd probably compare this to a lot of like my MAC Studio Fix fluid, which is like once you put it on your skin, it just sits there. You can sweat, but it won't take the makeup off. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible Brush Ultra Longwear Foundation. I've got the color 200 Golden Sand. It'll probably match me when I'm not red, but sort of a bit tanned at the moment, but I love this foundation. The next one is the Napoleon Autopilot Lip Service. I got no use out of this. It is a really nice product, but I really need to put this somewhere where I'm reapplying it a lot of the time, but this is where I sort of finished up on it. I probably should zoom in. I'm a little bit far away. Please excuse my redness, it's terrible. I didn't wear sunscreen, and then I put sunscreen on and went for another walk, and I think I just got redder, but even my forehead's red. With products like this, even though I didn't finish them, I am really glad that I dedicated some time into using them, because I feel like it's products like this that just sit in your collection and you never use, never ever use. But even though I didn't finish it, I do really like it. I'll make sure to try and, you know, put it in my daily routine. My Maybelline concealer, I love this concealer, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles. This was in light. I wanted to get through this because at the time it was way too light for my skin. Now that I have a bit of colour, the medium shade sort of matches me pretty perfectly, and that's what I've used like under my eyes and stuff today, just like really lightly. And I have started using the new one, but so many people love this concealer. I haven't used the NARS Creamy Concealer. I haven't used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, so I can't really compare it to those, but this will be one I'll just repurchase all the time. Lastly is my Napoleon Perdis Camera Finish Powder Foundation in Beige Beauty Look G1. G1 is sort of like a lighter powder, so when I don't have a tan, it matches really nicely. And that one is complete, so that is one that I finished up out of the 6 that I chose. I do really love this powder, but I have since discovered, and I have a few more of these I need to get through, but I've since discovered the Australis Fresh and Flawless powder, like powder foundation powder. And I would say it's comparable to a lot of the MAC powders. And if anything, I am fixing up my pants. I prefer the Australis over almost every single powder I've even tried. And this was my holy grail, but these are like $60. And the Australis, I think you can get them for $10 on special. So I want to try and definitely get through the last of these. And I won't be purchasing any more because of the Australis. I just prefer that so much. So out of my 6 products, I have 2 remaining. So the little pigment sample that seriously has a squidgen of pigment left, I still need to use. And then the majority of my little Napoleon lip service. But this was a fun little tag to do. I think I did it over maybe 2 months or something, 2 or 3 months. So it was nice to be able to just sort of choose some products to definitely dedicate some time into using up. Now, onto my makeup items to finish up in 2014. First one was my MAC Clear Brow Gel. I love this stuff. Today I actually have on the Essence brow gel, and my eyebrows still move around. So comparing the two, when I use the MAC one, it literally sticks my eyebrows down, and I like that. Like, I like the feeling when you touch your eyebrows and they feel all crispy. Like, I know that's really random, but with the Essence one, I just found that it didn't, yeah, they still tend to move around a bit. They feel a little bit stuck, but not a whole lot. So yes, I do like this brow gel. I don't know, I mean, this lasted me a really long time. I think I had this 6-7 years longer. So very good quality one though. I do really like that. Then my Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. I didn't like this because it gave a white cast on my face. I just wanted to use it up, so I got rid of it. I think ShanXO here on YouTube raved about this one and another one called Peach Glow. That's another one I don't like. So that'll be another one I'll probably try and get through, but that was another one that was already finished. Then my all-time favorite bronzer, NARS Laguna. That one was another one that was all done. Beautiful bronzer, whether you're pale or tanned. This is just stunning. I will love that bronzer forever. The only thing I don't like about it is every single one I've had, once you get to a point where you've hit pan, it will almost always crumble. And then I found that I have to sort of smash it down and then repress it. So that's the only downside, but it's just stunning. Next is my Benefit, the Professional Primer, my arch enemy. I think I did use a little bit. I'll mark my progress. No, I don't think I did. No, I don't think I used any of it. You can see my progress updates. When I first started trying to use this up, it was completely full. I haven't used any more from this point onwards, so I think this is a product that seems to work best on my skin in winter when you don't get hot and sweaty. As soon as I start to get a little bit sweaty or a little bit hot, my foundation literally slides off my skin and goes patchy when I've got this underneath it. So it's definitely not my favorite for this time of the year, but I'll hold on to it and try and get some use when it starts to get a bit colder here in Canberra, and I'll try and finish this up. This was so expensive. I think it was close to $60, something like that. So I really want to try and finish it, you know, so you're not wasting money basically. So yes, that one held on. Then my MAC Painterly paint pot. I did get a bit of use out of this one. This one's been progressing pretty nicely, even though lately I haven't been wearing makeup. I've definitely gotten a lot of progress on it, which is awesome, because this is one of my most oldest, you know, like the first paint pot I ever bought. So I've been sort of going down the center there, and then I'm sort of working my way across. So it's definitely nice to use this one up just because I've had it for so long. It's my husband sneezing. I love this. It still works as great as it did the first day that I ever bought it. And I mean, it hasn't dried out at all. So yeah, I love that eye base. That's another one that hung on. Then, so my MAC Riri Hearts, Riri Hearts MAC eyeshadow quad, I ended up selling that when I went to some markets because the eyeshadows were really hard. They weren't getting any, you know, I wasn't getting any color payoff. They were just, I don't know, like they're just, it's like the powder just wasn't getting picked up on the brushes. So I sold that one and got rid of it. Next is an eyeliner. This is the Napoleon Perdis China Doll eyeliner in Equinox. And this one, from the last time I used it, I had actually hit glass on the bottom, which was so exciting. But it is one that keeps drying out. I think it's dried out about 3 or 4 times now. I literally get some eye drops, put them in there and stick it in the microwave for about 15 seconds and then stir it around with a Q-tip. But I'm definitely getting there. Obviously with the, you know, the summer heat and that, gel eyeliner isn't really something I sort of reach for. So I really just haven't used it. But you can see that I'm definitely getting there. I've probably got a quarter of it left. And yeah, this was all, I mean, this was just a product that sat around in my makeup collection and I just never used it. It just always seemed to be really dry and it just seemed like a hassle. And I've always been terrible at gel eyeliner. Since sort of starting to use this up, I feel like I really perfected it, you know, like I did a really good job. So I do really like this one, but I think when I use this up, I'll definitely be looking at another gel liner like the MAC Fluid line. I think that's what it's called. I've heard a lot of people say that they like that and it doesn't dry out. So as soon as that one's gone, I'll definitely be picking up a different one. Then I've got my other eyeliner. This is from Bourjois, the metallic eyeliner in 52 Brown Inoxidable. I don't think I really use this one either. It's pretty much the same height as my middle finger. Gorgeous chocolate brown with like gold sort of shimmer in it. I think I did use it a few times, but nothing sort of substantial. I do have 2 of these, so I wanted to try and finish this one up. But yes, this one definitely held on into the new year. So the next product, which is another one that was all finished, this is the Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer in Watermelon. Smells like very minty, feels very cooling and refreshing on the lips. It was a beautiful sort of mauvey, purpley, like a nice berry kind of color. Gorgeous. I have another one of these I haven't opened up yet and I absolutely love it. Then the last product was my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Buenos Aires, which is sort of like a peachy pink orange kind of color. I hated the formula. It was so incredibly drying and that was one that I just got rid of. So with the products I have left in this one, I have 4, is that right? Yes. So 4 that held on, which I'm pretty sure I knew all of these would hold on into the new year, and that's fine. A lot of these I just wanted to try and get myself into using them, get into the routine so that they didn't just sit there unused for another year. That is my update on all of my Project Pan items. I have so much to film. I have my what I got for Christmas, my Boxing Day sale items. I also have my Mimco collection, so all my Mimco items. I have a lot to film, so I will hopefully try and get this up really soon for you guys. I hope the new year has been treating you guys really well. I'm so glad to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.